Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, 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 Cody, snort, snort.
Oh, Phil's losing.
Good
It's
evening,
over
everyone.
for
Phil here,
DSP.
and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what
He doesn't
was
have
Wednesday,
enough whales.
the 7th of
to
May,
support him.
2025. Today was the Viewers' Choice Marathon event, and a lot happened, to be honest. Some good, some bad. I'd like to talk
And
about
we're in
it
an
in this
economic
video
crisis,
and let
too.
you know the honest reactions to everything that
This
happened
cannot
today.
last.
For some things, I'm actually pleasantly surprised and happy that things came out of this event. And for other things, I'm pretty disappointed. So let's talk. Okay, so first of all, today, we started with a Level 1 podcast that had a cool Vice City theme. If you can't tell, today I had lighting, I had even what I was wearing today, all themed towards Grand Theft Auto Vice City because of the GTA 6, announcement and big blowout expose yesterday by Rockstar.
Why are
I
you
said,
rubbing
hey,
your hair?
let's do some cool stuff with that on the podcast today, visually. But
He is, John.
today's podcast had two
He'll
primary
bounce back to some level.
functions. Number one, to determine what games we were going to be playing during today's Viewer Choice Marathon based on your voting. And number two, to determine what we're going to be doing
I heard that.
for the next
He's been
DSP
accused of
Tries
that
It.
for years
Because
now.
it's been a while now since we did one, and we have many different options and things that we can do, right?
That he was 1
So,
minute man.
Today, we thought about it, we talked about it. As for the games, all right? Number one, I found out that there had been a lot of troll shenanigans. That basically the number one game in the polling, which was Lost Records Tape 2 or whatever, actually had the least votes of any game. What happened was the trolls had rallied themselves on their dumbass Discord servers to go make fake accounts, dummy accounts, and dummy vote it. So literally the game had hundreds of fake votes. So I said, screw that. We're going to eliminate that from the running. Let's do things that people legitimately voted for, okay? So the games that ultimately made it into today's marathon were Counter-Strike 2, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2,
Oh, yeah.
the American Truck Simulator, and Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. Now, the other game that was there was also Class of 09, but as I was basically talking about it on the podcast,
drives me
people were
nuts.
like, you don't know what that game
It's like
is,
he's
do you?
not in
And I
the
was like,
military.
No, I'm not going to spoil myself on any
Like a
game or
military
whatever.
cut.
And they're like, so
No way.
basically, the game is a really, really bad
Stop
visual
rubbing your
novel.
head.
Like, it's meant to be insulting,
goblin with
cringe,
scratches.
and the only reason that you'd only really like
Stop.
it is if like you were really treating it as a joke.
I'm a woman and
i.e.,
don't rub my
during
hair
this
this much.
marathon, if you get like a lot of support and you're getting buzzed because you're drinking a lot, then jump in and play it. But outside of that, it's not worth your time. No one's gonna like the playthrough. It really, again, was a second troll nomination. You really shouldn't pay attention to it. So I said, okay, thanks for the feedback. I'll keep that in mind. Let's see how the marathon goes. And I said, let's start with, other games. So we put other games into the poll, and people voted for Counter-Strike 2 to be the first game, okay? Now, in addition to that, we talked about what we will do for the next DSP Tries It, and after weighing and balancing various different options, we determined that Wingstop would be the
Very
next one that makes
mature
sense,
there.
simply because I've never done Wingstop before. And for me to try various,
Wingstop
sauces
is
and
okay.
things would make more
At least
sense
the
than me,
one
say,
I
doing a
was
place that I've
at.
done before that only has like one new item
In
or something like
Columbus.
that. Okay, so Wingstop will be the next DSP Tries It at 60 goals hit. Okay, so we jumped into the marathon and we started with Counter-Strike 2 as voting. I played it for about an hour, okay? And to be honest, Counter-Strike 2 literally plays the same as Counter-Strike 1. To me, it feels like almost the same game. I used to play Counter-Strike 1 in the late 90s, early 2000s. Okay, Dust. Yes, that map that everyone played on. It feels the same. It doesn't even feel like they've changed it besides graphically. Maybe they did. Maybe they tweaked the hitboxes or whatever. But man, it feels identical. Like you die right away after getting shot. You have to get headshots to kill someone, accurately and quickly. You basically have no chance to survive. If you've gotten shot once, you can't really have another firefight. You can't get health back. There's no healing
I didn't
here.
know that, John.
One death, that's it for the round. Everything that I remember. And it's a very
I would think that would
strategically
be
interesting
white
game.
castle. At least
Me
maybe that's
jumping
just
into
where
it
the
after
stone
having
would
not
go.
played a game like this in ages obviously means I'm going to die a ton. Although I did get some kills, and I didn't complain at all. I had fun with it. I was like, okay, I get it. I know what this game is. So going into it, knowing what to expect, I had a good time with it. I really did. And the viewing audience was like, this looks like a game that's maybe fun to play but not to watch. And I was like, well, yeah, it's not Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a game. There's tons going on. There's explosions. There's people going
much for
gung-ho,
believing the
kill
votes were
streaks,
fake.
crazy stuff. That's not
Your audience didn't like what you
Counter-Strike
did.
at all, right? Like, that's not the game. So overall, I had a good time with it. The viewing audience seemed to be like, we're not so sure, okay?
Oh, okay.
The second game we played was Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Ladies and gentlemen, the footage will be live. Okay, I'm going to upload it tonight. You judge for yourself, but I gave this game an honest shot, an honest try. 2 hours I played this game.
Oh,
We
my.
barely got out of the intro. There's nothing going on. It's like boring cutscene, boring cutscene, boring cutscene, meaningless dialogue choice that doesn't affect anything. Boring cutscene, boring cutscene. I'm like, oh my God. Does the game ever start? Like, no lie, in the first 2 hours, here's the gameplay elements. A tutorial fight that doesn't matter because you never fight again in the first 2 hours. A gambling game that doesn't matter because you never gamble again in the first 2 hours. And then a sneaking segment, and then another sneaking segment. That's it. I'm not kidding you. That's 2 hours of the intro of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That was genuinely one of the worst openings to a video game I ever experienced in my life. Now, everyone claims this game is good, and I told everyone, I watched my wife play the first one. I didn't think the first one was good. I don't think the second one will resonate. That's why I'm skipping it. And I kept telling people for 3 months, I don't want to play it. People,
Then why did you let him
rally,
pick
you
it?
gotta play it for the viewer's choice. Do it. I spent the money. I bought the game. Okay? I gave it an honest shot, giving my honest opinions, telling you why I feel that way while I played it. All right? By the end of the 2 hours, we were still just in the intro segment in some woman's hut, gathering chamomile and other herbs off the ground. We were butt naked. This was the game.
Oh,
And I
no,
said to everyone,
naked
guys,
women. Oh,
maybe
no.
you like this game because
Oh,
someone told
John,
you what it
better
is.
reverted
Someone
your
told you that if
eyes.
you keep
Not
playing, you get to a
naked
good part.
women.
Guys, I played for 2 hours during the marathon. What do you want me to do? It's boring as dirt, okay? And I'm not kidding you. It was a combination of trolls and people who are ultra fanboys of this game rallying to tell me how wrong I was, and I'm an awful person, an awful gamer.
Oh, I see.
And you know what? I fucking had enough of this shit, okay? If you are so offended that someone out there doesn't like a game that you like, okay? I'm sorry to say you're immature.
That would make you immature.
Because the thing is, I like games and I don't like games, right? And I tell you my opinions. And you know I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm very honest when I tell you these things. These days, I'm not going to get offended if you tell me that you actually like something I don't like.
Yes, you will.
And vice versa. Like, I hated Assassin's
You'll
Creed Shadows. I played it for 9
fundamentally
hours. I
hate
said,
it.
I can't play this anymore. I'm dropping it.
Happily
And people would come to my streams and be like, no, I like it. I'm going to
living
keep
with
playing
a
it.
roommate.
Okay, fine. Whatever floats your boat. You know? You could literally watch me playing this game for 2 hours today. I was getting bored. I was yawning. Too many cutscenes. Too slow paced. Nothing going on. No gameplay. Where is the game in this game? It's not letting me play it. Very frustrating. Okay? So, you can be the judge for yourself.
I have
But
never
ultimately,
played it.
I think that was a huge fail. I should have only played it
Was
an
no
hour.
game.
But then people would have complained you didn't give it enough time. So I literally gave it
Oh, no,
over 2
people
hours
hate
on the
gaming.
stream, and people
Just
were
like
still upset.
gaming.
So you know what that
They
tells
both
me?
hate gaming.
Only if I kissed this game's butt and said
This
that
is
I
just an
loved it,
easy way to
would
make
people who are
for
fans of this
lazy
game have been
people.
appeased. It's one of these games that, like, there's such a rabid, adamant fan base who love it, and they're so stupidly biased that they can't take an opposite opinion and say, oh, wait, someone might actually not like
There's
this
rumors
game.
Cat
Well,
yells
guess
at
what?
him.
I don't like this game.
For
I
Cat
told you up
years.
front. I didn't like the first one.
Hope he makes us
I
like
probably
it.
wasn't going to like the second. Awful intro. Didn't fit the format of the marathon. Don't know why people nominated it. Played it for over 2 hours. Gave it a chance. Awful waste of everybody's time, including mine. What do you want me to do? Lie? Say I loved it? Kiss your butts? Sorry, it's not a good game in my opinion. It sucked ass. Like, what do you want me to do? So, listen. I'm sorry, because so many people were so offended during the stream. I don't know what else to do. I'm not going to be a
I need
fake.
to get a
I'm not going to
Switch.
lie.
I want
But
the
it actually
OLED.
pissed people
I
off.
refuse to get the new.
We had people who had
Nintendo
previously
Switch,
really
or
supported my streams and my
whatever it's
previous
called.
marathons. Like,
Refuse.
oh, I can't believe this. I'm not going to support this. Well, fuck you.
Fuck you too.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah. Did you hear what I said?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You stupid, closed-minded, selfish, biased individuals who don't understand that not everyone has to like everything you like. And if that means you don't come back, tough shit.
Good grief, Phil. This is not playing
I'll still
games
be here.
for
I'll
you.
survive. But people were acting like entitled, brats, spoiled, rotten
Like you.
assholes on my stream today.
I think you were the
Outright
only one
insulting
acting
me
like that.
just because I didn't like the game. No one actually made a valid point of why I was wrong. They
don't-
just said things like, oh,
It doesn't
you're a
have to
horrible
be
gamer.
the
You're a
same
horrible
thing.
streamer. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. It was nothing legit.
might
And
do
it
more
actually
appropriate
irked me the wrong way. If you can't tell, I'm talking about this a lot. It actually pissed me off. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I'm not going to change who I am. I've been a content
yes.
creator now
Casino was his
for almost
best,
18 years. I'm not going to change
Yeah.
who I am
and
because
he was
people like
making
the
a
game
lot
and I
more
don't.
money.
Okay?
He cannot bring in an audience. He's not.
So,
entertaining.
after that debacle,
He's not
we had some
funny.
food. For those who don't know, because you probably didn't see it yet, it was a Poke Bowl and a spicy salmon flatbread, some Hawaiian food. It was pretty cool and unique.
cares,
I hope you'll
Phil?
watch Feasting with the King on DSP Reacts. That's the one video from today I'm uploading to that channel. The next game that we played was American Trucking Simulator. We played it for about 45 minutes,
Really?
and it was pretty fun. It's chill. It obviously doesn't have amazing graphics,
To
but
make
it seemed
fun of
fun.
it.
I played the very basic version of it without all the
Watch
nuances of
him fail.
actually starting the truck, and I was obviously hamming it up. I was paying
I think
attention to
people
chat
are
and drinking
honestly
a White Claw,
waiting for him
distracting
to
myself purposefully to try to make it
go broke and be in
entertaining.
the
People
gutter.
seemed to like that, and some people were even like, would you bring it back? And I'm like, you know, we messed around with it for 45 minutes. I don't know if this would really be a full 2-hour stream, but I consider it, okay? And then lastly, Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door. We played that for about 90 minutes,
That's
okay?
a fun title.
Great game. Loved it because I played this back on the GameCube back in the day. I'd always said that I wanted to play it again. It got remade for Switch a year or two ago. I didn't play it. We finally played it for today. Great game. My only complaint, I wish it was 60 frames per second. I don't know why it runs at 30 frames on the Switch. That's ridiculous. They could have definitely made this run at 60. That's lazy. But outside of that, the game has great, great gameplay mechanics, great story. You know, it runs well. It's just a great game, outstanding. It's in the vein of Super Mario RPG and Paper Mario. It's kind of a hybrid. I love it, okay? So I had a great time with it. Guess what happened? Everyone this game is
Oh,
boring.
I don't mean to pause it, but I heard they're coming out with a new Chrono Trigger game. It could be a lie, but I hope it's true.
Phil's enjoying a game?
Like
Oh,
that
terrible.
version of
Awful
game.
game. Why does Phil like this game? Why couldn't he have liked Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? I'm not kidding you. These people stuck around to be sour grapes on my shit. Oh, the game we like, he doesn't like, but he likes a different game? Oh, we can't take it. What the hell is wrong with people?
What's wrong with you?
So, ultimately, here's the deal. This marathon, viewer's choice,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
was definitely derailed and spoiled
Goblin
by people
with
who willingly
much
tried to
higher-
derail and
like, with
spoil
an
it.
average
They
IQ.
knew that Lost Records wasn't going to work, so they nominated it and voted for it with trolling fucking, people off
more
Discord
human
servers
looking.
and fake accounts. They knew Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 had an insanely long intro that doesn't
No,
even
it
get to the
had,
main
like, a
game,
different
so they made
title.
sure that would be
Like-
part of the marathon. They even tried to get this shitty Class of 09 game, and luckily
Yeah,
I didn't bite
Capital.
that bait. Imagine if I'd played that too. Like, this would have been one of the worst marathons I've ever done. So, ultimately, this marathon was a derailed mess because of the availability of trolls, or I should say, the ability of trolls to influence it and change it for the worse. This is why when people say, why don't you do fan lobbies? Why don't you do things that have interactive control? This is why. Because every time that I present an opportunity for this interaction, the trolls derail it.
Trolls
That's what they do. They knew that the last several marathons that I did were
I
very
wanna buy
successful.
the
They saw how well I did,
first one.
making over $1,000
$70.
the past 2 marathons, and they said, let's fuck them this time. And that's exactly what they did. The next marathon will not have any influence whatsoever from these outside influences. We're going to talk about it on the podcast as legit audience to viewer, to creator, viewer to creator, and we're going to figure it out. And I already kind of know what I want to do. Maybe we'll think of something else between now and the next one. But I feel like we should have done a different idea that we already had talked about, would have done much better. But, I'm stupid and I let people interact and influence my content, and it derails shit. So shame on me for being gullible, I guess, right?
And he loves
Anyway,
the trolls.
what I
to
would
be
say is
honest.
out of today's
I
marathon,
think he does
definitely
like
I
the
would consider
attention. Not as much
American
as
Trucker
the
Simulator, and I
but
would
he does
consider
like the attention.
also Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door as future playthroughs. I don't think anyone gives 2 fucks about me playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
He
The game
doesn't
just
live
seems like
for the
this
attention
open world jumbled mess.
Wait,
Maybe if you
pirates,
use a
wait.
guide or a bunch of fucking fanboys come together, they can figure out how the game is good. Sorry, I played over 2 hours. I wasn't impressed whatsoever. I thought that it was incredibly boring. And as for Counter-Strike 2, again, it's a game that I know I would like, but I don't know if it translates well to an audience, all right? I would definitely like everyone's feedback on this, and I mean it. I'm going to
Isn't
upload
the
gameplay.
interaction-
I want you to leave comments on the gameplay and let me know what you think. And that doesn't mean to say, oh, I like the game and you don't, so you're a loser. I want to
Nobody
hear
said
why
that,
something's
Phil.
good or bad. I want to hear why you think it works for an audience or it doesn't. Why is this game worth my time, or why will it never work? I want to hear actual, influential, intelligent, constructive criticism. Not stupid, dumb shit from the mouths of idiots, okay? Which is sadly what I get bombarded with a lot these days.
Because the people who disagree with you, you think are idiots.
So, I'm just about to end this recording session.
I know.
I'm going to upload a lot. I got the podcast,
I don't even
all
know
this
what
gameplay to
people are
upload.
paying
I got
for.
the Feasting with the King that
Watch
I'm going to
me
upload to DSP Reacts. I'm not going to put thumbnails on anything. I'm tired. It's already
Watch
10
me
p.m. I'm out of here,
moan
all right?
about stuff,
How did we do?
complain.
Well, we did hit $500 to support. Okay, that's great. 3 goals. So I did better than if I did a standard day. I did an extra goal. We're 3 goals into our next DSP tries it. I got to drink a bit. I had a couple White Claws. I had some shots. It was fun.
White
Overall, like I told everyone at
Claws?
the end of the night,
I
I had a good
actually
time.
never had
But
that, and they consider
I think moving forward for the rest of the year, even no more viewers' choice bullshit. No more chance for these idiots to try to influence stuff. Instead, we concretely think up good ideas during my streams, and we use those to run into great marathons. That's what's going to work. Not this nonsensical garbage of people trying to influence stuff and then steering it the wrong way. Not fanboys coming to yell at me about why I don't like a game and I'm a loser. Fuck all that nonsense. I'm so far past that crap. You know what I mean?
you clearly
like,
are.
I'm happy that I'm not in fanboy communities that I have to be inundated with either loving or hating something. I mean, same thing with South of Midnight, where it was a game that I legitimately was enjoying for the first session, and everyone shat on me for liking it. How dare you? Don't you know that the internet collectively hates South of Midnight? So why would you like it? Well, because I'm not a fucking robot that does what I'm told. I'm not programmed. I'm not a cog in a machine. I think for myself. Oh, well, everyone likes Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. How dare you not like it? Well, because I'm not a sheep.
Oh, yeah.
I have a brain, and I think for myself. Sorry. If you come to my content, it's always going to be like that. I think tomorrow, when people come back to my streams, the people who know me, like me, and are okay with that, are going to be like, this is fine. Good to have you back. Let's have another awesome day.
Like it, and he does.
But then, you're going to have the idiots, the moron trolls, who are only here to try to steer me in one direction. Notably, a hell of a lot of people on the Kick streams. Again, the good old boys club. Oh, he didn't like it. Tough shit. All right.
Get over it.
Tomorrow,
Phil.
it's going to be a normal day of streaming. Level 1 podcast. Player Obscure Expedition 33, which I'm excited for. The game is absolutely outstanding. Heading further into the main story. And late stream will be Minecraft Java, which I'm also excited for because we have mods installed, great graphical enhancements with the shaders. I'm going to try to get the controller working, which will make it even more chill because that means that I can actually play it the way that I like to play it. So let's see how stuff goes tomorrow. Hopefully smoothly, and we have a cool streaming day. All right? All right, guys, I got a lot of uploading to do, but I got to rest my voice. As you can see, my voice has been hoarse all day. Why? Because the air conditioner's been pumping all day. All right, I'm out of here. Have a good night.
Okay. Well, I'll see you all later, too. I might be back later today. Who knows? But thanks for everyone who was watching and commenting. I'll see you later.